Okay guys, I am back to do my 2-week and 8-hour review of my RTV-1100. Since I last talked to you, I got a few extra miles on it and a little bit extra time and spent a few minutes putting a few things on that I wanted to do to it to kind of make this my own. Let's just go over the things that I did so far. As I did in one of my short videos, I told you I put these LED spreader lights on. These are from Amazon. They were $28 a set, $28 for two. And I put a set on the front and I put a set on the back. They're spreader lights. They're very, very bright. They're floodlights and they're spotlights. You can see the difference in the LEDs in there. So they spread out a great distance on the sides, and there's also a good spot that it projects in front and in rear of the machine. Like I said, they were $28 for the pair. If I was to order a comparable set of these lights from Kubota, they were $335 a set. I don't know how you can justify that. That's an awful lot of money. Anyway, they work great. They work great for what my purpose is, and so we'll see how it works out in the long run. This is my Striker Go Light spotlight that I had mounted. So let me just reach in here and grab the remote control. As I showed you last time, it comes with a remote. You do not have to be anywhere near the RTV in order for it to work. It just turns up and down, turn it on and off. Oh, wrong button. On and off. There it goes. Anyway, a really neat addition. I really liked the idea of putting it on there. I don't think I would have spent the money to go out and buy it just to put it on the RTV. I had it laying around. I was going to use it for another purpose, but when I bought this, I figured why not put it on. Couple of thoughts on this before you spend the money, because they are not an inexpensive option. They run about $600 for the LED with the remote control. However, if you're using these to go out hunting or spotting deer at night, that spotlight is a freaking laser beam. That thing has probably a projection range of over a mile, and it is as narrow and as sharp as can be. It is really truly a laser beam. Super, super bright. One of the brightest spotlights I've ever seen. When I had it installed, and I picked the RTV up from the dealership. I wasn't exactly happy with the way it's put on there. I kind of feel like if I'm going through a wooded area, like, I don't know if you can see or not, but this is a trail that goes through the woods. Most of it's cut back pretty well, but there are some low-hanging branches in there. I think that bracket, the way it sits up like that, would be a perfect place to grab branches and maybe do some damage. I may have to work on something to kind of protect that light a little bit more, but in the meantime, I just have to be very cognizant of the fact that I could grab a branch and I could do some damage to the way that that's mounted up there. Certainly wouldn't want to rip it off the roof. What else did I do? I did the seat covers. I love the seat covers. They're super easy to put on. A great addition. It gives the interior a little bit of color. Put a steering knob on the windshield. That's awesome. I love it. I have one on my tractor. It just makes it really easy to steer the steering wheel. You know, when you're going down the road or in tight spots, you can just use one hand. I thought that was a great idea. The radio. There's the radio. So that radio I bought from Amazon. I typed in Kubota RTV-1100 radio, and this one came up. So I bought it. It was $65. If I wanted a radio from Kubota, it's over 400 bucks. I don't know what the difference is. This works great. I took it out of the box. I put it up to the hole in the roof, in the headliner there, and I literally plugged in the antenna and plugged in the, I don't know what you call it, plastic plug, I guess, I don't know. It was two plugs. It was the plug for the radio and the plug for the antenna. And it slid right into the hole perfectly, and it fits. And I turn the key and I hit the button and I have an AM FM Bluetooth radio, and it works perfectly. 65 bucks. If you decide you want to go and spend $400 for a radio from Kubota, then you obviously have more dollars than you have cents, because this is probably the smartest thing that I did. And the dealer told me not to buy the Kubota radio, to go ahead and go on Amazon and find this one. So I thought, what the heck, I'll give it a try. 65 bucks, can't go wrong. What else did I do? So I have a spray-in bed liner. But, you know, things slide around inside the spray-in bed liner. So I wanted a bed mat. From Kubota, I think it was $300 for this rubber bed mat. And I don't know, for a 47 by 57 piece of rubber, I thought that was kind of expensive. So I started looking at my, different options. And I looked at a bed mat for a short bed pickup truck, and they were about 150 bucks. So I went to Tractor Supply, and I talked to one of the guys there, and I said, okay, this is what I want. And he took me in back and he showed me a rolled up rubber mat. I don't know whether we're going to be able to pull this up or not. Oh, here we go. This is from Tractor Supply. 48 by 72 rubber mat. Multi-use utility mat. 1/4 inch thick. Bought it, put it in, took a razor blade, cut it to size. This was $65. Guys, I am telling you, if you want to buy one of these things and you want to outfit it the way you want it outfitted, do not get caught up in the Kubota accessories, because they are expensive and you're not getting anything that's really any better than what you can buy in the aftermarket. And this is it. This is my Kubota. Oh, the wheels and tires. So I wanted to do wheels and tires. $1,500 for wheels and tires. Most of the time you're jumping up to a 14-inch rim with a more aggressive tread. I kind of like this tread. It's going to be dual purpose for me. I'll be able to drive it on the road and drive it off-road. It's supposed to have really good traction in the snow. So I decided these are the work site tires that came on it, and I decided to keep them. The rims, okay. Those are hubcaps. They're plastic chrome hubcaps, and they're off of a lawnmower. You can get them on Amazon. They were $80 a pair. I bought 2 pair. I think it looks good. You know what? I didn't want the camouflage to begin with. I wanted an orange RTV. They didn't have it. I had to take this one. I want to dress it up because I want to drive it around the way I want to drive it. Like I said, I'm not going to be out on the trails mudding around in it. And I wanted to dress it up a little bit, and this is how I dressed it up. So that's what I'm doing. I put hubcaps on it, and I like the way it looks. And for the money, I think it's pretty much exactly what I'm looking for. And that's about it. My experience driving it in the last 2 weeks, nothing but good things to say about it. Great suspension, great ride. It's not bumpy, it's not choppy. Tracks well down the road. Have not tried the air conditioning or the heater yet, because we're kind of in between seasons up here where we live. And so The weather's been nice and I haven't had to use either of those, but I'm told that the heat and the air conditioning on these things works just great. All right, so I imagine things I still want to do to it. I still want to get the windows tinted. I'd like to get the windows tinted, you know. I think it'd be a nice look. And I want to get that screen for the back, that protective screen, so when I throw stuff into the bed, I don't stand a chance of breaking that window out. And other than that, I think I'm about done. Pretty much exactly the way I want it. I like it. I recommend it. You know, didn't feel the need to go out and spend $50,000 on a Polaris 1500. That's more money than I have to spend on an RTV. So, any questions, any comments, please leave them below. Please like my video if you like it, and please subscribe if you so feel inclined. I would appreciate it. All right, there it is. Take care. See you next time.